In the Wall Street Journal and Politico this morning that you gave a speech at the Senate Republican lunch yesterday urging confirmation of President Trump's nominee to the Supreme Court before the election. True or false?
Hugh, I don't comment on our private lunches, but I know Politico and Wall Street Journal are very well sourced within our conference. But I can tell your listeners this. The American people delivered a mandate to Senate Republicans in 2018, just 1 month after the Brett Kavanaugh vote, to continue confirming the president's conservative judges to every court, including the Supreme Court. I expect the president will make a nomination later this week, and the Senate will move forward without delay. I would point out, Hugh, that there is more than enough time to hold hearings and have a vote before this election. There's also little reason to have the kinds of long, probing, searching reviews that we've done in the past on some nominees, if the reports are true that the president is going to nominate an appellate judge whom we just confirmed 2 or 3 years ago. I mean, that means we've already reviewed and vetted this woman, and really all that's left is a quick review of the public record of the opinions that she has written over the last few years. That can be done in very short order, Hugh.
4 of the 5 judges on the president's shortlist, Amy Coney, Barrett, Barbara Lagoa, Joan Larson, and Allison Rushing, have all been confirmed by Senate Judiciary and voted off of the floor in the last 2 to 3 years. That would qualify as recent to you, would it not?
Yes, of course, Hugh. That means they've gone through an FBI background check. They've submitted answers to questions on every topic under the sun to the members of the Judiciary Committee. They've gone through hearings. There is really very little to do to update our vetting of this nominee if it is one of these women who has recently gone through that kind of vetting.
Now, Senator Sass called everyone's attention to the anti-Catholic rants in Newsweek and Reuters against Judge Amy Coney Barrett. He said, Senator Sass said, these ugly smears against Judge Barrett, a combination of anti-Catholic bigotry and QAnon-level stupidity. People of Praise is basically a Bible study, and just like billions of Christians around the world, Judge Barrett reads the Bible, prays, and tries to serve her community. Senators should condemn this wacky McCarthyism, end of quote. He's not a Catholic. You're not a Catholic. I am. I appreciate that. I think the Democrats are fundamentally anti-Catholic, and they can't help themselves. Do you expect more of this?
Well, Hugh, we've already seen it with Judge Barrett. If you recall, in one of the most contentious hearings we've had for an appellate court nominee, Dianne Feinstein remarked that the dogma lives loudly within Judge Barrett. Mazie Hirono questioned whether she could separate her faith from her rulings. These are the kind of attacks that one of the North Stars of their party, John F. Kennedy, faced in 1960, and they have no place in these confirmation hearings. I don't think the Democrats, however, will be able to restrain themselves. Let's remember, just 2 years ago, Hugh, they accused Brett Kavanaugh not of being a jurist who's too conservative. They accused him of leading a drug-dealing gang rape ring in high school. There's no low to which these Democrats won't stoop when it comes to the Supreme Court.
Now, urgency is on the side of expeditious consideration, Senator, because there's been a federal district court in Wisconsin that has made, I think, an erroneous ruling on ballots being acceptable up to, I think, 10 days after the election, maybe 14 days. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court has said the same. Courts are messing around with the rules. Do you believe in urgency because of the pending election?
Well, Hugh, I believe that we should move forward without delay and without cutting corners. And as I said, we have more than enough time to process this nomination to a vote on the floor of the Senate. Senator Day O'Connor was confirmed in 33 days. If it's correct that the president's going to make his nomination on Saturday, that gives us 38 days. And we are in a much better position to confirm someone like a federal appellate judge than the Senate was with Senator Day O'Connor, because that judge has just gone through our hearings. And when that judge is seated, then, of course, they will rule on all cases that come before the Supreme Court.
Now, your colleague, Senator Graham, is the chairman of the committee. I have great confidence, given his AP statement, that he wants to move quickly. Do you think he'll run the committee with a firm hand? It's his first time as chairman of Judiciary when a Supreme Court nominee comes before him.
Yeah, I have a high degree of confidence in Lindsey Graham and the way he'll conduct this hearing. If you remember, he was a stalwart defender on the Judiciary Committee of Justice Kavanaugh just 2 years ago, and he has run the committee exceptionally well over the last 2 years, to the point where we are now confirming district judges in places like California, Hugh, which I know are very important to you. But in terms of the priority list in the Senate, it's pretty far down once you get past states with 2 Republican senators or even a Republican senator, a Democratic senator. So you can see the way Lindsey Graham has run the committee very effectively over the last 2 years, how he defended Justice Kavanaugh 2 years ago. I think that's what you'll see in the hearings coming up next month.
And I hope he gets Rick Richmond done in the interim, too. Last question. Mitt Romney, I predicted it for week that he would be very solid on this. I just knew he would be. He announced that yesterday. Were you surprised, or were you, like me, very confident in Governor Romney, now Senator Romney's vote?
I was confident, Hugh. Mitt Romney ran for president twice, and the central plank of his platforms both times was that he would appoint conservative judges to the Supreme Court. So I see no reason why he wouldn't confirm conservative nominees to the Supreme Court.
Exactly what I said, and that's what has happened. Senator Cotton, congratulations. I'm glad you made whatever speech you made, and I believe the leaks from Politico and Wall Street Journal. Well done.